Welcome back, everybody, to DK and Dan Like Bands. And word out on the motherfucking streets is that I like bands, and I'm Dan.
I also heard a little rumor on those very same streets that I like bands, and I'm DK.
I heard that shit as well.
Yeah. There was some graffiti. I heard people whispering as I walked past. I think he likes bands. I heard they like bands.
Hey, that's the guy that really likes bands.
Oh my God, his ass is so great.
Look at those legs. He's been doing leg day.
That's what they said about you, buddy.
Oh, they liked your legs. And they said, you run quick.
That's a lie.
It's a rough part of town, folks.
Dan, what is going on, buddy?
Shit. Just listening to tunes, hanging out. Had a lot of trouble with the top 3 for me this episode, but, we're going to get around to it.
As I've said, I believe that truly to be a sign of you're just the sin you're guilty of is giving a shit. When you care so much about the top 3 for me, it becomes this self-torture. It can be really hard. It really can. I urge anyone to try it with a band you love.
I think it's only going to get worse for the next episode.
That hurts me to hear that.
You hear that, Dre? That was a Dr. Dre joke, in case anybody's wondering.
I forgot about him.
Yeah. Oh, wait, shut up. I just remembered. Smoke weed every day.
Oh.
Nate Dogg, gone. Underappreciated, I think. Oh, top 3 for me, Nate Dogg fucking hooks. I don't know if we could handle that.
Listen, man, I've told you.
Mm-hmm.
I will do what is assigned. I will handle it. I'll find a way to handle it.
All right. Same here. You know me. We torture each other. We love it because we love bands and we like bands. And tonight we're going to take you through a top 3 for me of the mighty MASTODON. And then we are going to review the newest offering, the 10th offering from a band that started in 1988 called the Deftones with their new album, Private Music. That sounded way too professional podcasting, didn't it?
You should have done like a Casey Kasem.
Is that the
Can you do it?
The Amen singer?
What?
No, that's Casey Chaos. Did you ever listen to Amen?
I think I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Casey Kasem is the guy. The 10th album from Deftones. I can't even do it. I don't know why I thought I could do it.
And thou.
It's kind of like that a little bit.
Let's hear Metal Dreams.
I'm Casey Kasem. He's the voice of Shaggy, right?
The ICP?
Yeah. Yeah.
Did he? Oh, I guess I didn't know that.
He did a lot of cartoon voices, and he did some acting too, for some reason.
Was Scooby-Doo before like top 20 or was it top 20?
I don't know. It might be a thing 25? Where one top begat 40? The other, but I don't know. Yeah, it was American Top 40, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Climbing the charts this week. I can't even do it. I did it my whole youth, and now it's gone from me. Come on, Casey Kasem.
You've matured. Is he still alive?
No.
Okay.
No. But he is in a movie about a man with 2 heads, where he plays one of the heads, I think. I could be wrong. He might not be one of the heads, but he's in the movie for sure.
I don't even know what movie you're talking about.
It's no one does. No one does.
All right.
But it's real. You go onto his IMDb, you'll find it.
Hey, I know of another podcast where you can bring that on there and do it.
I wouldn't do that to
if
anyone. It's not good. I don't even know if it's I don't think it's a 5-day rental. I think it's what's longer than that. It's a 50-cent clearance to buy.
$5 Walmart DVD bin.
Yeah, maybe $5. That's pretty high.
Anyway, you got some news about the fucking rock stars that do this here theme. So spit it out, as Corey Taylor would say in 1999.
Oh,
Corey Taylor here from
the
1999.
band Slipknot.
Spit
The
it
year
out.
1999. All you want to do is shut me down. All I want to do is spit you out. You know? Are those the words? That's in there somewhere.
All you do is drag me down.
I want to drag me down. I don't know. It's been a while.
Fuck me. I'm all on enemies. Fuck me.
Doesn't he say enemas?
Is it enemas or
Does
enemies?
I think at some
enemies.
point. I think at the end he says enemas. He must. Fuck me. I'm all out of enemas.
I mean, you get to like the 300th time you got to perform that live. Yeah, I'd be saying enemas.
Oh, I'd be saying it the second time. Just saying. All right. So my little music project, Letters to Dracula. We have an EP coming your way. It is a handful of tracks, instrumental, sort of synthy. There's some metal element to it. Man, I'm really stoked for people to hear it. Put it on your Halloween playlist. Maybe set the mood for you a little bit. I mean, it's definitely like high energy. There's some, I don't want to say dance elements, but like it definitely, it's got some energy to it. Except that last track, I think people are going to be impressed and surprised. Okay, I don't know about impressed, but people are going to be surprised when they hear the last track. I'm pretty stoked. So anyway, the artist's name is Letters to Dracula. The album is called Fang Mail. But on the cover, the G is like a different color. So it's like fan mail, but it's Fang Mail because it's Dracula. You see what we did?
Letters. Got it.
Yeah, man. There will be on all the streamers. It's already been delivered to Spotify, iTunes, blah blah. You can actually pre-order it if you want to on some of those retailers. It's like $5, but you'll be able to get it on Bandcamp for name your price. And yeah, maybe we'll talk about it again before then. Maybe not. But if people can check it out, please give me your feedback. Let me know. Appreciate it.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Can't wait to hear it.
Thank you very much.
And now, coming in the charts at number 33, these guys are spooky. Letters to Dracula. I do like Fang Mail. That's pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is the first time I'm hearing about it, but I don't think you told me that. But
the first track, really, after the intro, is called Transylvanian Mailman. So that kind of goes with the theme.
I'm so hard right now.
Do you want to know how much research I did on the Romanian mail system?
Tell me none.
Dan, I did a lot of research on the Transylvanian mail system. They've had a postal service since 1399.
That's pretty good.
It's wild, buddy. I didn't know that.
So they were dealing with like the wax, like stamp, huh?
Yeah, and getting whacked with swords and shit too.
Oh yeah, that's true.
All kinds of whacks.
Fucking some dude comes in writing letters to his lady.
Oh yeah, for sure. Hey, this seal is broken. What happened here? I want a fucking refund.
Take it back. Return to sender.
Take it back. Take it 200 miles back. Risk your life.
Sir, you got to use crows to do any returns. Sorry.
Oh.
Or rats. Rats. All right, DK. I went to a Deftones show.
You did?
3 days ago. Do we want to hear about that, or do you want me to spin that in with?
We should probably talk about that with the record.
All right.
I would think, but you can tease people with that, obviously.
Oh, I went. I saw. I got back at 2:30 a.m. and had a cheeseburger.
Oh, that means you did not have sex, right?
No.
That's the rules.
She was awake because the dog barked because my storm door slipped out of my hand. And then I got accused of being drunk.
It's a rookie move.
And I was like, I am not drunk. I've had a Diet Coke.
Loaded with vodka, sure, but...
All right. What else you got? Or you want to do top 3 for me?
Do you want to do... okay, according to the list, recommendations are first.
Do it.
All right. I think this is important. We get Between the Buried and Me out of the way. That album has come out. The Blue... you think I'd have the record name here? The Blue
Nowhere.
Yeah, The Blue Nowhere. Sorry about that. The Blue Nowhere. I've listened to it once all the way through, but I've listened to the first couple tracks like a bunch of times at this point. Because if you hear this album, you get to the track Absent Thereafter, and you're just like, I don't know. Like, what do you do with a song like that? How do you go beyond a song like Absent Thereafter? It's pretty wild, right? You heard that one, right?
Yes, I got to 3 tracks on it.
Yeah, it's the third one. Yeah. It's like, it starts like your standard Between the Buried and Me. You know, it's like metal with some interesting time signatures and all that stuff. And there's some yelling and screaming and some singing a little bit. But then it turns into like, what would you call it? Like bluegrass or some shit?
Yeah, there's some, yeah.
Right at the beginning, he does that thing where he goes, la-de-da-de.
You're definitely, like, I'm 3 tracks in, and I'm like, this is going to be a journey.
Yeah, if you thought Born of Osiris was a journey, buckle up, because this is, it's just wild. The mixing of genres. I mean, yeah, this is not new if you're a fan of them, you know. But the construction of these songs is just mind-blowing. And I think they're down an original member. I think he was out for... I don't really know the story, but I think maybe he did something we don't like. I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. But yeah, it's an amazing album so far. I haven't really absorbed it yet, but those first couple songs, particularly Absent Thereafter, that's a recommendation, friends.
Yeah. You're going to need some time with it, I think.
For sure.
I'm going to need some time with it.
In the bathroom.
All right. Well. But, hey, we might cover it.
Sure.
You never know.
You got any recs?
I did recently catch Darren Aronofsky's movie Caught Stealing a few weeks ago, which I enjoyed. Go check it out. It's done horribly in the theaters, so I'm sure it's probably going to be on HBO or Paramount, whatever company put that shit out. But check it out. I think it's good.
Are you telling me we can recommend things other than albums and songs here?
I'm recommending the original soundtrack motion picture.
Okay, I'm sorry. I should shut the fuck up.
Done by Rob Simonson and Idols, the band Idols.
Okay.
So there's a mixture of songs in there and Rob doing his thing, of course. But pretty good. Not bad. It's
That's
kind
cool.
of I think Darren Aronofsky does Guy Ritchie. So.
Oh, I'd watch that.
But yeah, pretty good soundtrack. I did tell you I went to the Deftones show. Idols was there. And so that's kind of got me on a Idols kick.
Did they pull any of that stuff out, or was it just like...
Nah,
No.
It was straight old Idol.
Okay.
I guess you could say. They blew me away, though. Never seen those guys live. I've come across them. But like I said, I'll get to that whenever we do it. But
Okay.
check that out.
All right. I have one more recommendation for people.
Just put it in my butt.
Okay. It's one more album. It is from the artist known as Pendulum. They have been around for a long time, but they only have a couple of legit albums. But their albums are really interesting and cool, and I like them. They're very special to me. Think they definitely descend from somewhere in the dance world, but also somewhere in like the like Prodigy kind of thing.
Say a little Portishead in there, maybe
A little bit, maybe, but then also like fully metal. Like these guys love metal, and they get really good guest vocalists to come in, and it's really cool. This album is like, it's weird because it's their first album like for real since like I think 2011. Inertia was the last one. No, sorry, this is Inertia. The last one was called something like that. But they haven't missed a step in like 15 years. They haven't missed a step. It's like this is the next album. It's amazing. It's really good. I would recommend it for like workouts, for even just like having on in the house while doing chores or whatever. It is definitely like an upbeat type thing. These aren't like happy little songs. They definitely have like a metal element. Like there's heavy guitar. There's definitely screaming. There's some cusses in there. Okay.
Shit.
But they do this like really interesting mix where sometimes the synth hits just right. And it's these simple little, they're these deceptive little hooks where the first time you hear it, you just go, God damn, like it's the simplest little thing, but it's in your brain forever. This is a high recommendation for sure. I was looking forward to the album, but you never know. And this thing has delivered. I was really not sure what to expect, but a couple just awesome songs on there. I think my number one recommendation would be, it's called, is it called Archangel? No. You think I would have this shit written down somewhere? And I do have it written down. Oh, no, it is Archangel. Everything's fine. Cut it to where I just said Archangel. That's correct.
Will do.
But yeah, for sure. Check it out.
I went through this and yes, enjoyed.
Oh, you listened to it?
Yeah, you sent it to me.
Hell yeah. I didn't know if you listened to it or not.
Well, yeah, I'm going to listen to anything you recommend me.
All right. I respect that. I love that. That's why we're the perfect match.
I respect and love you.
Oh, feels good.
Oh, yeah, we're on fire tonight.
For sure.
We're on fire. Oh, Holy Ghost.
All right, that's all my recommendations.
That's all mine. I don't have any singles. I can't think.
There is a single. There is a single if you want. If we're just throwing these things out there, I can do it now.
Do it.
Did you listen to Health, Ordinary Loss?
I almost clicked on it today and I said that should be my recommendation, but I was like,
You know what? I'm hit or miss on Health. I'm hit or miss on Health. Sometimes they really get they can just be like perfect, and then sometimes I kind of go, yeah, okay. They never make me mad, but like it doesn't always grab me. But this one's a good one. This is one to click on for sure.
All right. Yeah, now I'm excited.
Yeah,
I will take that single, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Single, put it right here in my G string, dude. I got one on.
Can I use my teeth?
Yeah, I don't care.
All right.
You're touching me. I don't give a shit what part it is.
Thank you.
Speaking of G strings and things that really got into my ass, this top 3 for me.
Yeah.
For the mighty MASTODON.
Yep. It's a sad occasion.
I think it's a time to celebrate.
Mm.
And yeah, it's pretty sad. He was at fault. The Atlanta Police Department did say that. So fuck you, Atlanta Police Department. Not shout out to them. A big fuck you to them. DK, where does MASTODON fit into your life?
Okay. I distinctly remember the first time I heard them. We were parked outside a cemetery, me and my buddy. I think we'd been taking pictures for some reason in there.
I thought you were going to say drugs.
I'm not saying we didn't, but we were near a cemetery. We were doing music stuff. And he we were in his fucking station wagon, and he put it on, and it was I think it was, I can't remember. It might have been Blood Mountain. It might have been, what's the one right before that?
Leviathan.
It might have been Leviathan, actually. And I remember going, like, I remember my reaction was, I almost don't want to listen to this, because what the drums are doing, and it's like I'm listening for drums, what the drums are doing is so intimidating and a huge mess to me that I don't even want to try to listen to it, because then I'll be tempted to try to learn how to play it because it's amazing. We should just not listen to this because it's like blowing my mind. I know that's a weird reaction, but I remember just like anytime I would hear them, I was like, I'm just going to like leave them to the side because this is impossible. I don't know if I can wrap my head around this. Obviously I was wrong. They're amazing. I'm not saying they were bad. Obviously it's like the opposite. It was just like, well, I don't know like what I'm getting into here. Like this, it's almost scary. You know what I mean? I got enough on my plate. All right. So a few years later, I worked at the CD store, and we would play a couple of their records in there. Definitely Blood Mountain was one that got played a lot. And that's when I really was like, oh, okay, I get it. It's safe. They're amazing. I always have had my only complaint, if I ever had one, and this is so stupid, but sometimes the vocals I don't exactly gel with. But in a band, when you have 3 vocalists, really, some parts work fine for me, and other parts I go, eh. Like one good example is it This Mortal Soil? I don't know how well you know the song, but like, it's an amazing song. It's like incredible, like progressive rock, like metal. It's beautiful. It's honestly, it's amazing. But there's a part in the vocals when he goes like, meow, 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 and I'm just go, ugh. Like you're doing this cool, almost Tool like, and you know, beyond Tool, but like it's got this really like amazing vibe, and it's got this amazing, like just whole thing going on, and then it comes in with that vocal, and I go, oh, you ruined it. You ruined it. I'm not as critical of it as I was. And particularly after this top 3 for me, I'm way less critical. And I will say that, spoilers, that song is not in my top 3, but it is like an amazing song. It's a really good song, and I would definitely recommend people to listen to it. So I have complicated history with them because I listen to every one of their records as it comes out. And sometimes it lands and sometimes it doesn't. They're not a band that I'm not buying the albums. For sure. They're a stream, though. They're easily a stream. And you'll find them in my playlist, for sure. And they have some undeniable classics in the world of metal, for sure. But they've never been one that's like on the level of the big boys for me, as far as what I'm into. That being said, this top 3 for me legitimately has moved them up a rank, I think. I appreciate them much more. So with that being said, how about you?
Remission is their first record.
Yes.
I think I read reviews and they were like, this is good. I think messy is a very good term to use when you first hear them. There's a lot going on.
Yes.
And it was like, this is all right. Leviathan came out. I know it got good reviews. And I was like, okay. But I think Blood Mountain was when really it kind of clicked for me, and 06 for them. So, and yeah, from then on, pretty consistent, kind of lost me around Once More Around the Sun and the Hunter kind of area right in there. Emperor of Sand was, this is all right. But Hushed and Grimmed really brought me back in and really showed me appreciation. I thought that album was excellent and very good.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot going on. I think you really have to sit down and hear it a lot to really catch all the layers that's going on in here. But yeah, slowly over the years they've upped their ranking, I guess, in my I'm gonna listen to that. Yeah, I'll buy that record. So yeah, I think they're one of I really like Mastodon. I really like Mastodon. I'll say that. So they've been around. I've kind of grew up with them, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Certainly their songs, I mean, I can't really disagree. Kind of the same here. Like, their songs have always been around. I have friends that are into them, but like I never had, I think I said this the other day, maybe not on a podcast, but I never had a guy who was like my spirit guide for Mastodon. There was never anyone who was like, hey, this is a song that's good and this is why. You need to be checking this out. And why are you ignoring this? I didn't really have anyone that did that for me with them. And so really, I blame society.
Yeah. They let you down, dude.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. Don't blame yourself for not pushing play. You asshole. But yeah, I mean, of course we have the terrible news with Hines. And of course they kicked him out of the band before that, so...
Yeah, I hate it. I hate that it ended that way.
Yeah,
I really do. That sucks. There's no possibility for closure. I have a similar... Okay, it's not even close to the same level, but I have a personal thing with a musician friend that didn't end well, and we've never made up. And like I have dreams about it. Like I had a stress dream about it. Like, oh, I saw him somewhere, and I didn't know what to say, and he was mad at me. Like I can only imagine what those guys are going through. Legitimately, it's awful.
Yeah, I mean, I heard that news that he was out, and I was like, give it like 3-4 years, he'll be back.
Yeah,
you know. But here we are. Here we are on DK and Dan Like Bands doing a top 3 for me. With sad hearts. With sad saber-tooth teeth. I don't know.
Saber teeth.
Saber-tooth?
Saber tits.
Oh. Now we're talking. Put some lasers on that thing, and that's a comic I'll read, baby.
Saber tits.
This is DK's doing. Got pretty overwhelmed. I said, fuck this. I'm not doing it. I'm glad we had some time in between shows to really... I took a break. Kind of got back into it a little bit. Took another break and really sat down the last few days and hit it pretty hard. So I think I had to go back to this is for me. This is not for everybody else. So yeah, I think I'm ready, DK. I think I'm ready to finally unearth this Mastodon. I don't know.
All right.
I was trying to think of something cool to say.
That's pretty badass. That's pretty metal.
What are the people that dig up dinosaurs? What are they?
Paleontologists?
Paleontologists?
Archaeologists?
Is it archaeologists or paleontologists?
I think they're buddies.
Is it the same thing, but like, no, we X-ray the bones.
I think, does a paleontologist just do bones? An archaeologist like does everything?
Nobody does bones. I know that.
Zing.
Burn, motherfucker.
My wife's in the room. She might be able to answer this. Does a paleontologist and an archaeologist do the same thing?
I don't think so.
What does a paleontologist do?
I think you're right.
Bones?
I think bones.
And an archaeologist does everything. Like, oh, I found an old cup.
Yeah.
They get excited about
okay.
dumb shit like cups.
Bowls.
Cups, bowls, what else?
Teeth.
Ancient phones?
Combs.
Combs. Ain't
This is a 1999 Nokia.
armless statues. Yeah, that kind of shit.
Oh, little dinghies.
Little dinghies. Thank you. I love you.
Thank you to DK's wife for correcting us on air.
Clearing it up. We're giving you the answers. You're asking the questions and we're answering them. We're the paleontologists. You want to go first, or do you want me to go
Yeah,
first?
I guess I'll go first. From the 2017 album of Emperor of Sand, which is an album that I guess not many people like from what I've gathered, I'm going with the last track of Jaguar God.
Damn.
And I know I ain't right, but I'll fight my whole life to prove that I was right. This is a great example of how all members of this band contribute to this band. As DK mentioned earlier, we do have 3 singers. They brought their drummer Braun in for Crack the Sky, is whenever he started singing, and Troy and Brent, of course. So I think this is a wonderful kind of layer of Hines starting it out, going to Braun, and then going to Troy with his parts as well. It's a great Mastodon journey. You're going to go on a lot of those if you do decide to go through this discography. You got 5 to 6 minutes. You got 7-minute songs on a lot of these that will just take you through tons of riffs and like out of control drumming. And like I said, I just think it's we get a slow start. We kind of ascend and we kind of bring it back down with a Bill great guitar solo there. Fantastic guitar throughout this whole song. And at the very end, we conclude it with that evil laugh that just chef's kiss, baby. So Jaguar God, I think, is a wonderful song. Emperor of the Sand, I think it kind of grows on you the more you listen to it. I know a lot of say that it's not that great, but
I think there were some on that album that I considered, for sure.
I'm the only one that touched this album. All right.
You're not the only one that touched it. I touched it all over.
Shit.
I think I touched it 4 times.
Ooh. But yeah, that's my number 3, Jaguar God from Emperor Sand. Check it out.
I love that you chose it, because to me that we're doing it. Like, you chose the one that's for you, baby. This might not be the one for everyone, but this is the one for you. I appreciate, you know what? You're brave. I honor your bravery, your strength, and your beauty.
Thank you, GK. Now I'm scared of what you're going to do on this journey.
Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, let me just go. My number 3, and I'm sure everyone's going to have this one on their list. From Cold Dark Place, North Side Star. It's just an EP, right? That's like not even a full-length album. You could skip it, but don't. It's great. This track starts with a goddamn mellotron. And if people don't know what that is, you look it up and you'll go, oh, it's that thing. I have a weakness for the mellotron. I like to try to sneak it into as much of my music as I can, and I love hearing it. It's just one of those things where it gives me this immediate reaction that I have that I'll probably talk about the mellotron a lot on this show. I really like it for some reason. There's nothing like it. It's this like otherworldly sound. It's hard to explain. So yeah, the fact that you have that, and you know, that's on some more of their tracks than just this, but I noticed it very, very evidently on this one. This whole song is like more prog than you might think. They're definitely dipping their toes into the progressive world at this point. I mean, a ton. They always did, but by the time they're on this album, it seems like they are way more aware and comfortable with the progressive elements of their sound. And it's not just, hey, should we just be really heavy and fast a lot and like have some, and look, undoubtedly great riffs, wonderful riffs, super fun to listen to, and I'm sure super fun to play. But when they start to consider the progressive elements, and I think they really are able to take you on much more of a journey when there are more, I would say, more aspects and more dimensions to the sound, and it really adds a huge dimension. It definitely has a slow pace to start, but then it has this turn, and this is really when every time I hear this song, I go, oh yeah, okay, there it is, where the song suddenly steps up, the tempo comes up, you have this like much more groovy movie guitar, and the vocal is when he says, "I can't get this blood off my hands. I can't get the stains out. I tried." Do you know the song I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
I love that fucking part. There's this like southerny like steel guitar sound, super long guitar solo. This song, this song is like a masterpiece to me. This song is really, really good. So I think it's probably going to be an under-listened and underappreciated track that I think should be up there. And that's why it's my number 3 for me.
Great pick, DK. I knew when I got to that, I said there will be a track that comes off of this that will be on DK's list.
Did you really think so?
Yes. Because I think we're starting to get to know each other a little bit more.
Yeah.
I know what that smells like. Yes, good pick. I think that is a great little, I guess, an EP, I guess. It gets toe-to-toes on there. That if you're looking for a Brent Hines material, that would be a good place to look as well.
For sure. And, it's called an EP, and it is a certain amount of songs, but, like, the length of their songs, like, the bang for your buck with a Mastodon EP versus, like, a Ghost EP, as far as, like, length, get out of here.
Get your goddamn money's worth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, DK. Good pick. Love it. Number 2 for me is going to come off of 2006's Blood Mountain. And that's going to be Sleeping Giant.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it wraps up what this band is. If you don't really know who they are, they're a sleeping fucking giant. They got so much shit going on. We got a wonderful build up into ascending riffs. We got like a mini guitar solo here at the beginning. Brent burps out, "Earth has burst, mountain flames." No. And if you're not in by the time that Troy's like, "Shame on," then I don't get the fuck out of here, man. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you. Slap you around a little bit, motherfucker. But got that jagged high string guitar work that's just weaving in and out that the Behinds is giving you so well. Into that just kick-ass main riff. Brent's voice, the cadence work here just works so well, I think, with the no. It just goes along with that guitar so well. We ended with the call to adventure comes. Shame on. But yeah, just a banger, man, off of this album, which is a great album. So yeah, Sleeping Giant, number 2 for me. It always gets me. I've always loved it. So
hell yeah. Great pick. Very good.
Thank you.
Number 2 for me. Boy, I think this is such a... I wonder if this pick will be considered too mainstream or whatever, but man, if I didn't pick from Crack the Sky Oblivion, I don't know what we're doing here. I mean, it really does have, like, if I was trying to sell someone on Mastodon, I think Oblivion is... You're not going to get anything else out of them. I mean, nothing more. I mean, it's got everything, and it's such a vibe. The ominous, like the guitar intro, so good, and it does that quick change into that verse, which is totally different. The chorus, though, once they figure out these catchy choruses, it's all over, and they have a bunch, but like this one is like, come on. I don't know the words. I've been way too long. I keep hearing... Oh, yep. Dan's doing it. It's something along the... I don't know what the real words are. Leaving you behind with my awesome sauce. What's awesome sauce? I can't hear anything but awesome sauce there. I don't know what he's saying.
Now I'm lost in
You know, leave me on. Come on. It's incredible. What a good song. I think the guitar solo is extra special, and it really highlights, and this is something you're going to get across all their records, but the guitar playing is like, you know, I do hear a lot of people talk about the vocals and who's your favorite vocalist and what's your favorite, and the drums even and all. And I, you know, the guitar sure gets some love, but the guitar solo on this track is like extra special. I think it's not even just a solo towards the end. It's like the bridge, and then the guitar leads the bridge, and the guitar also does a solo, but it becomes the lead. Like, it takes the place of the vocals basically and leads the whole thing, and not just in a solo-y way. And then it leads us all the way around on this huge journey right back to that amazing chorus. It's a good fucking song, dude. It's a good fucking song.
It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking beautiful, baby.
That's why Oblivion is my number 2.
DK, that was my number 1.
Yes!
But it's not.
What?
Because I changed it today.
Are you kidding me?
I'm not kidding you. It even still says Oblivion number 1 in my spot, but I never changed it.
No shit.
But it was my number 1, and my reasoning for that was going to be it's just the opening track to the greatest Mastodon record to date. I mean, they still might put out something that's fantastically great and better than Crack the Sky. Seriously doubt it, but we'll see. But yes, Crack the Sky is also where my number 1 comes from with Quintessence. And like I said, I had Oblivion, but I was like, I need to pick something else. And there's also another one in the running. I could do a top 3 for me just off this record. And it could be...
I totally agree.
I could do 3 top 3s for me. I think there's 9 songs on
do you think this is their best record, Crack the Sky?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hands down.
It's so good. I think it's between this and something else for the best record, like pretty easily, right?
Yeah.
For me, anyway.
What do you think's the second best?
We'll talk about it.
All right. But yes, punching these holes in my head. You get that behinds. And like I said, that could throw people off, his voice, but I think it just works so well here. Fucking love the lyrics in this song. Opened his hand in the center, holding my eyes to the future, hovering above myself, letting loose the guided. It's just about fucking black magic, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Just an all-around behinds classic. We got that classic, those sharp jabs of those high notes, guitar just slicing fucking back and forth, hitting you, baby. We end with the word speed farewell. Good old behinds. So rest in power there, baby. But yeah, man. Quintessence. Crack the Sky. 2008. It is... You're gonna love every track on that record. So, anybody, if you pick Oblivion, is a wonderful pick. I'm glad you picked it.
Thank you. And that was also a great pick, and that song also in the running for me. Legitimately, I have it on a note here.
All right.
I mean, yeah, and I think we can all agree, "Crack the Sky" is, as they say, unfuckwithable.
That is true.
It sure is. I mean, truly.
Yes.
Incredible.
They should print that and stick it on the goddamn front of that record.
Yeah, you know, like there's the parental advisory. Fuck that. It's just going to say unfuckwithable.
DK and Dan say this is unfuckwithable.
It gets the stamp. Every time you do that.
Oh, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was going to give Kron Howard and Bones top 3s for me, but what do you got?
Well, I didn't get to do my number 1.
Oh, shit. I thought, okay, yes. That was your 2. Fuck.
You big old
I'm
Santa
sorry,
Claus.
Jesus, I'm so sorry. I feel like an asshole now.
Now listen.
All right.
I think Oblivion is pretty much the Mastodon song. But I think when I listen to them, as someone who is maybe not as precious about Crack the Sky and the entirety of their discography. And look, again, I would agree Crack the Sky is probably their number one record. But I have to acknowledge that this song, my number one, is very, in some ways, similar to Oblivion. It has some similar elements. This is such an accessible song for them. It's like a magic trick, because this song is so accessible, I think, and yet so technically amazing. Everything they're doing is just like wonderful. They're so good and so effortlessly kicking so much ass. And I think Sickle in Peace has got to be my number one. I mean, right off the bat with that fucking ghostly voice. And then it goes into this, of course, 7/8 verse. You know, we're just dealing with some fun time signatures here. That guitar is bouncing around. The vocals, which I'm not a vocalist. I've done some in my day, but I'm not good. Having to write to something like that, to that guitar part, is impossible to me. So the fact that you get a vocal melody in this verse where the guitar part is batshit crazy, I don't know, man. It's like I said, this whole thing is a magic trick. It's amazing. The fucking drums there's so much happening that does not need to be happening, but they're delivering you treats every measure. Every note is a little gift to you. The cymbal work. I mean, there's so much happening on those hats in particular during the verse. It's beautiful. It builds to that amazing chorus. And I love the thing they do where the chorus, it does that ba 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 ba. Then you get the lyrics. It almost does like, here's a little bit of a build up, and then boom, we're going to throw these lyrics at you. Death comes and brings with him sickle and peace. It seems to me so confident and so well written. And like I said before, it's like effortlessly badass. It's unbelievably good. It's so well written. It feels huge. It feels grand. This is the track that, like, I'm wandering around the office and I'm going, I mean, I'm just whistling it. It's so good. I think this is pretty much undeniably my favorite Mastodon song. Yeah. They're great.
It's beautiful to hear.
Yeah.
It's my favorite track off of that record. It's my number 4.
Is it really?
DK, yes. It's in and out, 2, 1, 3. And then finally, like I said, I had to take some breaks and stuff.
And I think I could argue that maybe Hushed and Grim is their best record. But I don't know. And again, I think it's easy to go with the old safety of Crack the Sky, because it is amazing. I mean, you can go either way. They're both incredible, and it doesn't really matter what I think. But yeah, man, both amazing.
I think that old H&G is number 2, baby. I always say a Mastodon with a purpose is a really, really good Mastodon. So when they have a concept, that one dealt with the death of their, I believe he helped him out on tour all the time. He's their tour manager, Nick. Mm-hmm. So all that was written there. And I think the drummer was also going through a breakup at the time. So,
well, his voice wasn't breaking up. It sounds great.
But yeah, man, awesome pick.
Thanks for going on this journey with me. I want to recognize, it sounds silly, but sincerely, the difficulty that I know this had on you. And it's, this is a homework. This isn't just like, I'll decide when I get there to the recording. You have to spend some time on this. This is no small feat. So I thank you for participating.
Oh, thank you. I kind of knew it was coming, and I think I said, let's do Deftones, but I don't want to do a top 3 for me. And I think probably 3 days into doing Mastodon, I was like, I should have just did the Deftones top 3. I probably would have had an easier time.
Yeah, you say that, but I don't know, man.
Yeah, that's true. I get too much into it. And yeah, I mean, I know we can't say the word eras anymore because that's Taylor Swift territory, but I feel like I'm like, oh, I need to hit this era and the middle era and the new era. And then I'm like, what am I doing? This is for me, baby. Like, fuck all that shit.
It changes the way you're listening to this music, and I think for the better. You're absorbing the whole album, and you're trying to get the whole picture. I would recommend people listening, don't just listen to us try it. Don't just take my word for it. Try a top 3 for me. Try any band you want. Tell me your results. Too bad we don't have a Discord or anything where you could do that. Should we make one or not?
That's entirely up to you.
Is this a conversation we should have on the air?
I don't know.
Should we fucking make one?
That's entirely up to you. I don't want to know the password.
Oh, it's that kind of thing.
Send me the invite.
Okay.
We'll talk. I don't know. We got a Blue Sky?
Yeah. Sure. I mean, we do. That's technically true.
I mean, it'd be, I don't know. We'll talk about that later.
Okay. All right.
We got 2 other guys that are always willing and to participate in our chaos of the top 3 for me. Cron Howard from 5 Day Rentals Podcast. Number 1, or well, let's go with number 3, would be March of the Fire Ants from the record Remission.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So that would be number 3. Number 2, Naked Burn from Leviathan there.
Hell yeah. Some
Pretty
Leviathan
good
love.
song. Yeah.
I like that record.
Yeah, it's in the running. Number 1, Tread Lightly from Once More Around the Sun.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's a good track.
Those are some really interesting, unique choices, too.
I will say, Kron, not a big Mastodon guy. He did go in and listen to every album. So props to him.
Yeah, man.
He's doing wonderful things.
That's no small feat.
Yeah, you'll hear him on the next episode. Kron, he's going to get the invite. Maybe. We'll see. All right, we got another guy from 5DR, Bones here. He sent me an email. All right, so
He legitimately sent you an email.
Yeah. All right. This is today. He said, what a chore. I started by filtering out songs that I've seen live. Bones has seen Mastodon 3 times. I've had the joy of seeing them twice. He said, I then, in honor of our fallen madman behinds, tried to focus on Brent forward songs, the sweeping epics of sorts. Then I realized I was focusing mainly on album closers. Mm-hmm. Jaguar God there.
Yep.
Also, I'm going to be limited. If I'm going to be limited to 3, why not maximize my runtime? 33 minutes for the 3 tracks that he has chose here. He said, earn it. All right. Number 3 for him would be Hearts Alive. The climax to the ultimate tell. He loves that layered guitar, that bass line that reminds him of Metallica's Call of the Cthulhu. Those drums that feel just a bit ahead, looming, foreshadowing. The riff at the 9 minute 12 seconds may be epic enough for a lesser band, but not my boys. They start shifting gears at the 9:45 mark, crushing simultaneously through gravel and clouds, taking you 11:44 to a riff and a drum line that demands you rock with the waves, least you tossed overboard from the SS Fucktonic.
Was he jerking off when you wrote this?
I don't know.
I am now, I think.
Number 3, Hearts Alive for him. Number 2, what is it called? Gigantitum? It's on Hushed and Grimmed. Gigantitum.
Let me pull the album up and I'll pronounce it for you. Mastodon. Let's see here. Here we go.
It's one of the bottom tracks.
Gigantium.
Gigantium? With Hushed and Grims, a lot may say this isn't Mastodon. I know the Mastodon I know and love. It says it's an album of instead it's an album of immersed growth and acceptance. One of the key things I love about Mastodon is that they are heavy and dark, but not lacking in curiosity and spirit. Mastodon is aggressive and dense in sound, positive in reflection and message, and not in a cocky self-love hardcore metal sort of way. Boom. Those goosebumps you have at the 450 mark, yeah, those are preparing your mortal flesh sack to accept the love of Athena at 508. His number one would be off Crack the Sky, The Last Baron, which was also one I was flirting with as well. What else can be said? I'm truly sad that I will never get to see the OG4 play the most epic song from their best album. It's a 12-minute masterpiece.
Yep. I watched I watched the Drumeo video where the drummer, what's his name, Braun, he reacts to the guy playing that song, and he's like, should have picked a shorter one. Should have picked an easier one. Thanks, Bones. I appreciate that.
Yeah, there you have it. If you do have any top three for me, let us know. You can email us at dkdanlb@gmail.com or hit us up on Blue Sky. We're there as well. And maybe a Discord coming soon.
Ding.
Welcome back, everybody, to DK and Dan Like Bands. Please place your Adidas Sambas on your feet and place your hats backwards, because it's time for the review of Deftones' Private Music. Available now on Reprise Records.
Dan, I know this is a big moment for you. This is a big moment, I know. And before I get into my thoughts or anything, I have seen that the general consensus on this thing, and I don't know if you agree or not, we'll find out, is that it's as strong as any of their strongest records. That it's a great record, and that it's a fan favorite at this point already. And you did see them this week. So what, would you rather talk about the show first, or would you rather talk about the album first?
Rave reviews are coming in from all over about the Deftones' 10th record, Private Music.
From your living room, particularly.
From all kinds of outlets that review music just like us. This is the 10th offering from the Deftones. The show the other night was The Barbarians of California, which in a pageant level venue, and those guys headlining, they will rock your fucking socks off and rip the roof off that fucking place. So go see them live and support them, please. It is the side project of AWOL Nation. I'm not sure which one he is, but he was jumping around having a fantabulous time at the concert. Next up was Idols. I've never seen them before.
Mm-hmm.
About 2 weeks out, I was like, I need to start listening to some Idols. I mean, I've seen clips, I've heard things, and I said, you know what? I'm not going to listen to shit. I said, I'm going in with not knowing anything. And God damn it, it's been a long time since I've been to a concert and somebody has just grabbed my attention like that, did what they had to do. They know what it's about. And I said, I would love to see these guys in their closing the night out element, maybe in a smaller venue. But I said, you know what? I'm at the Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri, and they are just as intense and awesome right now. So I imagine that's what they would bring to another show. Just we'd get a lot more songs.
Mm-hmm.
They came with a message. They knew what they were doing. And God damn it, I'm not a gay man, but I love it when a man controls the room and every aspect of what was going on in that place.
Every ass.
He opened it up. As soon as that was done, he leaned over and said, could you kindly strike a line down the middle of the pit and go to left to right? Thank you. And then did the wall.
The most polite wall of death that's ever happened.
Yes. And it was awesome. And then, of course, we got the Deftones.
I take it you were not in the pit.
No, man. But these kids were moshing and staged our crowd surfing and very respectful to all the ladies, the younger ladies that were going up and down the crowd there. I didn't see any naughtiness out there. So very nice. We got a lot of teenagers at this show. And it's a Saturday night, but I think that kind of goes into this record of our set list. We got about 4 Around the Furs, 3 Adrenalines. So are we playing up to the new metal that is back and more popular than ever? Limp Bizkit is playing to 100,000 crowds. Creed is enjoying the wealth once again.
Do you consider Creed to be new metal?
I don't consider them new metal, but I consider them in that era there of Korn is playing Citi Field where the Mets play in New York. And, you know, it's great to see that the kids are not at a fucking Morgan Wallen concert, I guess. So I'm happy to see that. Are they playing up to the nostalgia? Maybe a little bit, but it's earned. Anybody that has been a Deftones fan for as long as I have since the beginning, you'd go to the shows and it'd be just more dudes that look exactly like us. So, but the young kids were there. They were having a good time supporting the band. They're finally doing arenas since 1980, man, since 1989. So
what's up with that? Because it doesn't seem like forever and ever they just weren't at that level, and then all of a sudden they're like revered.
It might be that nostalgic moment of this is the cool shit that's going on and the kids are back in, you know?
Yeah, maybe so.
Which kind of sucks, but it's good that they are getting the respect that should have came 15 years ago, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I think it was nice to see. Like I said, they did 3 songs from the new record. My Mind is a Mountain, The Blood of Madonna, and then Infinite Source, which some are saying is kind of maybe a goodbye if you read the lyrics. But you're getting rave reviews and people are showing up to the show, guys. So I don't know if you're out of it. Then you get to Private Music. And when I first heard this record, I did not like it.
Whoa, really?
No, I did not. I don't think the rave reviews are coming in, which is great, but you're not going to get one from me here tonight. I think it's good. I'll say that up front. I'm not going to shit on our Deftones. I love them. I always will. Any offering by Deftones at this point is going to be legit. I mean, it's a bought vinyl as soon as it's announced from me. I have all the records. Like I said, I've been there since Adrenaline. So, now these reviews that are coming in we got shoegaze being thrown around. I hate to tell you this, younger folks, but Deftones is alt metal. That's what they'll always be.
Mm-hmm.
You can't change that. You can lump them in with new metal, but I believe Around the Fur is whenever they kind of broke out of that and their discography speaks for themselves. Do we have some new metal tracks in here? Maybe we're, again, playing up to the times that we're in. I believe, yes. We have a few songs that could be considered that type of music. I think, like I said, it's a good album. We got core Deftones here. I think we got enough for Chino to be weird and Joy Division-y enough.
Yeah.
And he does that. Yeah, let's okay, we'll go. In 2016, the Deftones released an album called Gore, which got shat upon.
Yeah.
Nobody liked it. The fans fucking Last Jedi'd the shit out of that. They said, "No, what are you doing? This isn't Deftones. This is blah 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 blah." So of course, Ohms is a get back on track message to the fans of we're still here, you know. So you got Ohms, COVID year 2020. I hear a lot of gore in this record, man, and people are praising it, but they shit upon that record. So I don't know. The music world's weird. But DK, enough with me. Tell me what you think.
Well, yeah. So I'm interested and surprised to hear that you're not going to rave about it and that you didn't like it at first. That's because to me this record, maybe my quote issue with it is that it's so solidly Deftones. I think that works for it, and for me, it works out against it a little bit. But this album is consistent. This album is well written. They obviously know what they're doing. They have not lost, I don't think, an ounce of what makes them the Deftones. Not on this record. I don't think you could possibly argue that they have. This is one, though, where, like, you know, I'm listening for standouts and trying to find favorites and stuff. I couldn't really find a favorite track. It's like wall to wall Deftones. I mean, but like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to find something here in my description. And I'm really having trouble, and I had trouble reviewing it. I've always been a Deftones enjoyer. I have not always been a Deftones super fan, but like, I've definitely listened to, I think, every one of their records. I had a real big love of the self-titled record. For some reason, that one has always been a favorite. It just came at the right time for me, I think. I hear a little bit of that on this. I hear a little bit of sort of everything. I mean, and Chino is not, they're not stepping away from the horniness or whatever you want to call it, that thing he does. It is overtly Deftones. And again, I think you could tell me that these tracks are like, oh, these are actually all old songs that they just recorded for this new album. They seem to me like just Deftones. So I think maybe my review is like, you know what you're getting when you buy a Deftones album, and this is like no exception. That is a good thing. They are delivering. These are horny metal, sort of light, alt metal. I mean, alt metal is the best way to describe them, and I think that's how they want to be described. Maybe. I don't think they want new metal. It's really what I've heard. They want to be lumped in there. But, you know, he is doing some of that, like, Durst style, like, yeah, you know, whatever he says. Like, I forget what the lyrics are, but he's like, he's yelling like that. And it does feel very like the year 2000. You know what I mean? 1997. Somewhere around there. I would say that if I had to pick a standout or like a favorite track, the one I think I spun the most times was CXZ. I think it's just supposed to be Constant Zero. That chorus is good. Mm-hmm. It's not doing anything crazy. It's just delivering. It's so consistent. You know, they're delivering you the Deftones. I mean, I'm just going to keep repeating that. I think that's what this is for me. Again, I like them, but to me, this doesn't quite reach the heights of like the song Change, right? That's like, everyone knows that one. That song is like a special track. It's like a magical track that like kind of leaps off the album and kind of transcends that record, I think. It's a good record, but I think it sort of transcends it a little bit. I don't know that there's a track on this album that I could say for sure stands out. Like, is there a greatest hits track on this? Maybe My Mind is a Mountain. My Mind is a Mountain Dew. I don't know. What do you think about that?
That's what makes me upset about it is not upset. Like I said, I'm not shitting on this, but like you said, consistent. This is Deftones wall to wall, and I think that may be the issue. It's not an issue, but it's kind of like the blockage of, yeah, what are my standouts here? This is good. This is good. This is good. This is a 3-star, 3-star, 3, like
Yeah.
3 stars throughout the process. You got, I think I'll say Abe Cunningham, a wonderful drum performance on this record. Of course, Stefan is a master at Deftones riffs and licks. He's not the greatest guitarist in the world. By God, he thinks the world's flat. So he is what it is, but it's Deftones guitar. You're going to get that. I think Chino is definitely carrying this record with his vocal performance and his lyrical performance.
I would agree with
do
you.
think that he's carrying a lot on those chords.
I think you could swap the other guys out, and anyone else could come close, and you would still have a decent record. But if you lose Chino, you kind of lose it all, I think.
You lose the power source.
Yeah, I think so. You could probably say that about a lot of bands, but you know, I mean, they do have a style. They do have a musical style, and they do hit it. And I think I'm just echoing you again. It's not like this is a bad album. It's not like they didn't deliver. They did. It's just sort of, to me, and I would not say straight down the middle. I would put it higher than that. I would put it at like, I don't know, like a solid B. I don't know. We don't do a scoring like that, but that's the best way. Like 75 out of 100. Like it's pretty good, but it's not like we're not quite getting there. Maybe it's a 70. I don't know, but it's not blowing me away. But it's also like very listenable. It's fine. There's no track on there that's bad. There isn't.
Nah, there really isn't. I think you kind of go into the last track, Departing the Body, and you hear him singing that low register, and you're like, oh. And then it kind of just fades into a Deftones song. I got really excited when I heard that. I was like, oh. But yeah, I think the only thing I wrote down, I think the standout track is Ecdisons.
Yeah.
And I'll spend some time right here because I think the way that he wrote that song is just great. Chino has a side project called Crosses.
Yes.
And he works with Sean Lopez, and I think they do fantastic stuff. And I think something changed whenever he did that first Crosses album, how he sang and how he wrote. That's what I feel. I don't know if this is fucking true. I don't know the guy.
What record is that from with Look around and around on the way to be found in silence. What is that? That's Crosses, right?
Yeah, that's the first.
There's no one around. But that's great.
Yeah.
I love that track.
Excellent stuff from those two. They got 2 records out. They got a whole bunch of EPs and stuff. So check them out if you can. But the way that he delivered vocals and he sang and just how he put those songs together, and you could hear a little bit on this as well, but I think his, I think this one just is the most poppiest, and not poppiest, but you got that chunky, like groovy guitar that Stefan does, and then it slams into that ripping power, boom, 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 power chords that Stefan's famous for. But he opens the songs, and I think I don't think he's an underrated singer or anything, but I think he's a good songwriter. But the way he opens songs, I know on Crosses, he can open up with like 2 words, at last. And then the way he opens up this one is, can we sit here silent? And I always love how he opens up tracks. And he kind of jumps into that next line of just hoping to survive here, but he slows it down. But that guitar and those drums, that Abe is still going hard, and you got that groove still going, and watch it cut through acreage dividing, and it's spiraling eternally again. And I'm like, spiraling eternally? And spiraling entirely. I'm like, who puts those two words together? Like, that's crazy. But the way that he does it works. But I think, like I said, we're going back to cadence. I said the same thing with Mastodon. Dividing. We got the elements, fire, water, everything is in that, and just and then that chorus kicks in and he slows it down and he decides to sing it. But he also has that "I'm yelling at you" like type of lyrics. And I think that's all of Deftones just right there. And it's like a 3-minute song, but I think that one just really hits.
I tried to pronounce that. It's the third track, right?
Ecdisons.
I think this is just my. I don't know if you've heard a pronunciation of it, but my guess is that it's actually pronounced ecstasies.
Yeah, I kind of thought that too because when you look at the word, but when I looked it up and had the lady say it, it was Ekduhsuns.
Really?
Ecdisons. Yeah.
There's no way.
Like,
I don't think that's right. I don't think the AI is right on this one.
Fuck Google, you just got called out by DK.
Yeah, come at me, Google. Well, and if you think about it, like Deftones would be something horny like ecstasies. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm there with you, man. I just think it's kind of like if you told if they came out and said these were just B-sides from all the other 9 albums, I'd believe it. But like I said, it's good. It's not bad. Is it my favorite album of the year? No, I don't think so. But I think they're growing on me a little more. Mm-hmm. Milk of Madonna. I think that one, I didn't like that track when they released it. And
it was a single. Yeah.
Yeah. It's kind of growing on me, but I think, and my other one would be, My Mind is a Mountain. It just, I think, and that kind of is like a fuck you of like, all right, shit, we're back. And then it's like, all right. I don't know. I'm not disappointed, but I don't know. And Deftones is never gonna like do a 180, and I don't know. I think they have enough there to do what they do good.
Yeah, that's very concise. You said it. I know what you mean. You're totally right. They have enough there to do what they do. Whatever you say.
Yeah, it's not gonna, I don't know. It's not gonna change.
But you're completely not wrong. I think this is the last time I'll say it. They're very consistent here. They've delivered this. It is what it is. If you're a big Deftones fan, you'll probably enjoy these songs. They're not going to make you mad. But I would like to hear an argument for what track is the greatest hit and why.
Yeah.
I think that's interesting to me. And look, maybe in a couple of years we look back on this and it's like, oh, you know what? That actually, there's like 10 bangers on that. They're all bangers all the way down. I don't know. Sometimes the perspective on that changes. So, this could be the new album. It takes time with a new record. It's complicated. You can't just, you don't know for sure, you don't always know. It's not always love at first sight. And sometimes those are the best kind of albums.
Yeah.
For me, I was just going to give it the old, vinyl stream skip. This is a stream. And my Spotify dude has been throwing some of these tracks at me because I use the Spotify radio all the time, the DJ. And I don't skip them. I like them. I don't feel the need to own the record, but I haven't felt the need to own one since the self-titled one. And again, I'm not a Deftones fan. I'm a Deftones enjoyer. They're just not like top tier for me. But come on, and let's say this. When you hear his voice, for our generation, that is nostalgia. That is that defines some major moments for us. At least it does for me. Come on. So there's no arguing. There's no arguing with it for me. It is what it is. So for me, it's a stream.
I've already purchased it, so
You can still rate it however you want.
yeah, I'd say for me it's a stream. Like I said, I'm gonna buy any album that they come out, minus the 20th anniversary of White Pony that they wanted like $68 for.
Is there anything different on? I haven't looked.
They did remixes to all the songs. There's some cool dudes that are involved, but I don't think it's worth that much. You can stream it on Spotify.
Yeah.
But yeah, I would say stream. If you're a huge Deftones guy, of course you're gonna buy it. But if you're young, listening to this and this is your favorite stuff, man, hey, welcome to the club. I'm jealous that you get to go back in the discography and discover White Pony and Self-Titled and Around the Fur and stuff like that, and Diamond Eyes. So, yeah.
Welcome to the club. Too bad it's a locked club.
That was my second recommendation. But
Was it?
yeah.
Do you think that the new generation will... Do you think these records need to be remastered, remixed for them to enjoy them? Or do you think they'll hear some of those older albums and just go, ooh, this sounds old? Because I could hear that particularly with some of those. Like Around the Fur, for example. I think maybe the younger generation will go, this sounds so old.
Did they not have they not remastered that?
I have no idea.
I don't think so.
I
Maybe
have. I
not.
don't know.
Is Self-Titled your favorite?
I think it's certainly my most listened, like far and away,
Okay.
for sure. I think obviously White Pony has got to be their easy choice for everyone, right? I would assume. I mean, you're the bigger Deftones fan, I think. Is White Pony like the record?
I mean, going back to your remastered question, I don't know, because they want the nostalgia now. So they want that old shove it, you know?
Oof, yeah. When I was in my first cover band I was ever in, that was one of the first songs I learned how to play. And I played the shit out of it. I loved it. We were going nuts on that in some dude's basement.
Still hits, man.
It was great.
Have you seen the videos of like the chick that like hits her head on the desk and like...
Oh, yeah. And that fucking hi-hat is so tight, dude.
I think for me, it's Around the Fur because, like I said, it was just that like, oh, you're gonna you're gonna put us in a fucking box. We're gonna outdo that box. We actually have talent.
Yeah.
And then I would go Diamond Eyes, and then I'd go Self-Titled.
Okay.
So, and then probably White Pony.
Okay. So you're not going to go get your knife right away.
Although I don't, which I love. I like Death. I like White Pony. I love how they start that album with Back to School, and you're like, oh, okay. And then it just completely turns on you.
It's a strange album,
oh,
I
shit.
think, saved by the producer. Just in my limited info that I know.
Was that the one? No, I think it was maybe Self-Titled that Chino basically was like, I'm not coming in. And they had to basically force his ass to come in and do it. And
I never heard that.
yeah, I think they were about to break up during that portion. So, and I think there was a lot of issues during Gore, like in 2016 as well. So I guess we're lucky to have him that long.
That's right.
But yeah, man, go check it out. It's available now on Reprise Records. They're touring now for the people in, well, this will be tomorrow they hit Kansas City, so you'll be long gone before that. Yeah, check them out. They're classic. You can't beat a Deftones show. It's good. You'll have a good time. DK. Do we got anything else tonight?
I was so focused on the MASTODON and the Deftones. I think I've said what I need to say. It's been fun as always.
We've said a lot tonight.
We've made some big statements and some big claims, and now we just have to wait for the backlash.
We ain't got any money. They can't take shit from us. Hey, please, if you got any suggestions, recommendations, top 3 for me that you want to send us, check us out on Blue Sky, or you can email us at dkdanlb@gmail.com. But other than that, we'll be back next time with a guest from 5 Day Rentals, Mr. Cron Howard. And DK, do we have a top 3 for me that we are going to have to spend some time with?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I can't promise it'll be the bi-weekly. We might need a little bit more time.
Yeah, I'll give you the top 3 for me. It's going to be Melvin's, but we'll let you figure out what the other part of the show is next when you catch the episode. So, Melvin's huge discography, and I'm ready. I think I'm ready.
Look, if I can get through fucking Black Sabbath, I can get through the Melvins.
That's kind of what I'm comparing this mountain to. Like, DK did the Black Sabbath mountain. I can conquer the Melvins mountain. So,
my mind is a Melvins mountain.
All right. We wrapped it all up. There you go. DK. That's why they pay him the big bucks to be a podcaster, folks. But anyway, breaking into the top 35 of the podcasting, it's DK and Dan like bands. They'll see you next time.